Happy New Year. I am back. It's been a pretty crazy start to the new year, some pretty high highs. I opened my Pilates studio, my home studio, officially last Saturday. We had a fantastic open house. Thank you to everyone who showed up. It was a great time. Kicked off 12th night. I didn't get to go last year because I was sick, so I got to do the 12th night celebration this year. It was fantastic. And then this past week, my dog almost died. And that was terrible. So we have her stable. She had a stroke and was having constant seizures. Right now she is stable. She is napping. She is happy. I'm so glad. And I'm here to have some tea. And my aunt went to London in November and for Christmas brought me back a Fortnum's black tea sampler. Today I am having the afternoon blend. I have been drinking a ton of Earl Grey lately because my 2024 project, I have many projects, so many projects, but one of them is to sample 100 different Earl Greys, and I will be showcasing some of those, but most of them will be over at my blog. Today I wanted to drink the afternoon tea blend because it is 1 p.m. right now, and it has been, honestly, a really rough week, and I love Roulade, that's the fancy way to say pinwheel sandwiches, and I tried my hand at them, and the tortillas were a little small, so they didn't turn out amazing. But earlier this week, I just made this toast topping / sandwich filling. I had leftover goat cheese, leftover roasted cashews, leftover dried cranberries, and a giant thing of Costco figs. So I put them all together and I decided to try it in a pinwheel sandwich. I had never made pinwheel sandwiches before, but I love them and I get so excited when they're at parties and I'm like, you know what? It's literally just stuff wrapped in a tortilla and sliced. Why am I holding out? These are the ones that are camera ready.
This is a very rich amber colored tea. I would say almost going more toward like a mahogany than anything else. And it smells, when I think of tea, this is what I think of.
By the way, I did go look and it just, for the ingredients, it just says ingredients tea. I sip it, and again, like I said when I was showing you what it looked like, when I think of what is the like quintessential taste of black tea, and there are many black teas. Lapsang Souchong is a black tea and that has a very distinct flavor. Darjeeling from India has a very distinct flavor. But when I'm thinking of just like literally an afternoon tea, just a black British tea, not British because tea doesn't grow in England, but a tea that you might get in England for afternoon tea, that's what it tastes like. And I'm sorry I cannot be more specific than that, but truly this is a straight up classic tea. So, as a blend, like all the flavors are great, but I've been eating this like all week, so yes, I know that, but dried cranberries, dried figs, roasted cashews, goat cheese, yeah, lovely. I will say, texture-wise, and possibly one of the reasons these like were not structurally the most successful is goat cheese is kind of dry and crumbly. Most roulade instructions I see call for the filling to, there's usually some sort of cream cheese in there. And goat cheese is a soft cheese, but fundamentally, structurally, this is a little crumbly, it's a little dry. So were I to make this as a set roulade again, I would split the base, the dairy base, between goat cheese and cream cheese, just to make it like a little more spreadable, a little more structurally cohesive, but lovely flavors. And yeah, roulades are easy, so if you love them, just make them at home. You don't have to wait for a little party. The trick is to not overfill the tortilla, which is hard. This is like a super hard problem for me. Most of the instructions don't say this, but I would recommend warming the tortilla. Warming it makes it more pliable, easy to roll, and you want to be able to roll it tight. And then I did not chill these. The instructions usually say to let them chill. I just wanted to eat them now, so I didn't. I probably should have done that. Anyway, but you can make them at home any old time for yourself. Here's to a good 2024 for all of us.